This is a Burning Crusade repack. Step 1. Scroll down to the description of this video, which has a Discord link channel invite. That's where you're going to find the download link for this repack version. Once you've entered the channel, all you have to do, copy paste this, head over to this channel, paste it, and hit enter. That will give you access to the rest of the channel. On the left side, scroll all the way down to where it says gaming. Under gaming, go into support. In support, you go up to pinned messages. Click and you will see one by Zero Cool Jenkins. He's posted multiple repacks. The repack I'll be using in this video is Hellground Core. This includes auction house bots, party bots. It has wall vendors, trainers, and target dummies. It's Blizz-like. We'll go ahead over to the Google Drive to download this repack. Once you've downloaded it, you want to find your download zip file and you want to go ahead and extract it. Next, you want to go to your search engine, type in HeidiSQL. Head over to HeidiSQL Downloads. This link will also be in the description of this video. From here, you want to click on the installer 32/64-bit combined. Once downloaded, you want to go ahead and run the setup. Once HeidiSQL is installed, go ahead into the folder that you've extracted for Hellground Repack. Double click on the README. The README goes over crucial information about features, the help Discord channel, the source code, instructions, and a couple administration commands. So to start, all you have to do is start MySQL. When Windows Defender prompts you, we're just going to allow all networks. Once it shows us the version, this means it's up and running as expected. Then we'll double click on HeidiSQL to open it, and we'll click on New. As you can see from the README, the credentials is root and root. So here we already have root in the username, and the password is also root. Now we'll click Open. Here under HeidiSQL, there's a whole bunch of stuff we can edit. Now I already have a separate video explaining in great detail everything that you can edit and a whole lot more about it. In this video, all I'm going to point out is under Realm D, if we expand this column, we go down to Realms. Under Realms, we'll head over to Data. In Data, we can rename our server's name. Here it says Hellground, I can rename mine to Budapest. IP address will be your external IP address. This is what your friends are going to use to connect to you. Now in order for your friends to connect to you, they're going to need to know your external IP address. So if you don't want to give away your external IP address, what we can do is create a free DNS name associated to your IP address. For that, we're going to head over to noip.com. This link will also be in the description of this video down below. Here you can sign up and create a free account to get one free DNS. Once you've created your NoIP account, you can go ahead and click on 0 of 3 host names used. Go ahead and create a host name. You can type in any host name you want as long as it's not taken. And you've got all these free domains to pick from. I'll pick zapdo.org because it sounds pretty cool. Here it shows your external IPv4 address. You can verify if this is true or not by going to ipchicken.com. Once you've verified that your current IP address matches the IPv4 address in noip.com, you can go ahead and click Create Hostname. This creates your hostname right away. Going back to HeidiSQL, you can see that there's a port 8085. Now you want to grab your external IP address and insert it here. I'm going to use an example throwaway address. So this is my example external IP address, and here's the port that I have open for this server. You can change the port if you wish, if you want to challenge yourself. However, for the simplicity of this video, we're going to leave the port as is. And we're going to head over to our start menu and type in command prompt. We'll open it up and type in ipconfig/all. You want to look for whichever internet adapter card that you're using, and underneath that, look for default gateway. You want to copy paste this gateway and put it into your web browser's URL. Hit enter. Here you want to sign into whatever your router is. Once you're in that router, you want to port forward the ports 80, 85, and 3724. Once these ports have been forwarded, verify that you don't have an antivirus or a Windows firewall that would be blocking your connection from your friends coming into your server. Once you have all of this set up, now you can go ahead and launch what I call the blue Dorito chip. This is the realm file. You want to allow this in your private networks. Once it says added realm with your realm name, now you can go ahead and enable the red Dorito chip, which is the core file. We'll go ahead and allow this in our network as well. Once we get world initialized, that means we're up and running and we're good to go. In order to create some accounts, as you can see from the notepad of README, we've got a couple guides on how to do it. So we could do account create, name followed by the password. Account create, Hungarian nerd, and the password can be pizza. In order to set your account to a GM account, all you need to do is do account set permissions Hungarian nerd 16131. That's all there is to it. This is how you set up your World of Warcraft server with Hellground Core while allowing all of your friends to connect to your server. When your friends are ready to join your server, they're going to look for what's called a realm list WTF file within their World of Warcraft client folder. That file is going to look like this: set realm list, and this is the DNS name I gave myself to my external IP address on NoIP. If you don't want to use your DNS name, you can also use their external IP address. Here's the twist. If you're a roommate or the girlfriend or wife, or if any kind of circumstance where you're in the same building connected to the same internet that the person who hosting the server is hosting, then you don't want to use the DNS or their external IP address. Instead, you want to use the local IPv4 address of the computer that's running the server. And that's the IP address that you see when you open up command prompt and type in ipconfig/all and find your IPv4 address. For more information about the Hellground Core, the team, come check out the GitHub repository, where in the README, we've got repository links, wiki links, and their website. They also have a Discord channel here, so big shout out and thank you for all the hard work that this team has put in to make this awesome repack. I have a section called Playlists, HN for Hungarian Nerds, WoW Private Server Guide. Under this playlist, I have a video showing you how you can add portals, furniture, and decorations to your World of Warcraft server. Here I have an in-depth video on HeidiSQL, the MySQL database structure for your server, showing you exactly every single piece of data, walking you through how you can customize it to revamp your server. In this video, I've created a guide on how to change the start location of your character depending on the race and the class. So you can have a Night Elf Warrior start in Ajara in a custom spot that you pick, and then have a Night Elf Druid start in a completely different area of the map. Here I have another video showing you how to back up your World of Warcraft private server data and database configuration. And I have many other videos on World of Warcraft or on the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind private server guides, so be sure to check those out. If you have any problems with this, feel free to come back to our Discord channel under the support under gaming, and be sure to be as descriptive with your question as possible so we can help you more efficiently. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.